All right, well, the league split should have happened by now. Let's check and see who we're playing here. Stupid app's only showing 5 games. Seamus, why is the app only showing me 5 games? That's how many are left in the season. Oh. Well, I guess that's good. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 3, Episode 9 of The Impossible Dream with H&W Welders. And today we have, 2 games. We're playing Glentoran and we're playing somebody else who I can't remember right now. I think it might be Glenavon, might have both the Glens again. But anyway, there's only 5 games left of the season. The split has taken place and we only played each team once, which caught me by surprise a little bit. So we'll have a look at where we're at in just a second on that front. But the news since last episode is in the medical centre, never good. William McQuaid is out 2 to 4 weeks with sprained knee ligaments. It could be season over for him if he's sort of on the 4-week end of things, then it will just about be season over. He could be back a little bit before that, perhaps. He's developing on really, really nicely for us, so he's a big loss. He's been playing in there, of course, as our advanced playmaker, and we're going to be without him for most of, if not the entire rest of the season. So that is a loss. We will, in all likelihood, be voting on your Viewers Player of the Year this episode. A little bit depends on how this first result goes as to if there's 1 or 2 episodes left this season. But I guess the next thing to do is to catch you up on what's happened on the field. There were 2 games since last episode. The first one was against Cliftonville. We fell to an early goal. So a really, really disappointing game, this one. At home as well, we were thoroughly outplayed, as XG would suggest. This was the one where McQuaid got injured, and we just never got going. It was just a really poor performance, to be honest. Next up was our game, the final game before the split against Dungannon. We fell behind in the 13th minute. We drew level when Denham played in Ferguson, who picked out Carbo. And Carbo put us in front on the hour mark. Tipton played in Ferguson, who finished well to extend our advantage. But Dungannon pulled one back in the 90th minute, before Ferguson sealed the points in stoppage time. So a good result in the end here. We fell behind early and we just went at them. I just changed the tactics. We closed them down as much as possible. And it really did work. Ferguson and Carbo with 2 each. Tipton came in, did a good job replacing McQuaid. Defensively, we weren't fantastic, but we never are for the most part. So that was a really, really good result. Now, the good news, as we have a look here, is that with 5 games to play, we have managed to get ourselves 3 home games. Now, it is both the Glens today. Now, if we look at the league table, we are effectively 7 points up with 5 games to play. We should be safe of any sort of relegation threat this season. Glenavon is there because they don't typically get 7 points from 5 games. So, and that's assuming we get absolutely nothing. So really, I think our interest lies in 7th place and seeing if we can push into that European playoff, which obviously we would get our backsides handed to us, but it's nice to be there. So what I think we'll do, we'll play Glenavon first up. If we don't win that game, if we lose that game, Cliftonville win their game as well, then I think we can just about say goodbye to that. In which case, we'll vote on Viewers Player of the Year because I think our season drifts away then and we'll just come back for the final game of the season next episode if we win. And if we can beat Glenavon, well, if we win the game against Glentoran, then we are in this European race and then we will come back. We'll sort of show every game between now and the end of the season. I think that's roughly the plan anyway. But let's have a look and see what we're doing here in this first game against Glenavon. We're expecting a 5-3-2 formation from them. And this is the team that we're sending out. Mulligan in goal. Conlon, Sonar, Hall. A little bit of a switch around in positions there. Denham and McCreary as the back 5. Cutbush comes in as the deep line playmaker. Lillis as a Cariello. Now, I haven't typically used this role. It is his best role. So we're going to try that, see how it works. Thompson, Summers as the Mazzella. Cargbo and Ferguson got a nice little partnership up top. That will continue here. And, let's just see how we go. Okay, so we can see the lineups there, we've really got nothing to lose. Seth Keach, you may have noticed, on the bench for them, so that's annoying. Pickup we left off last time out, yeah, let's try that again. We've got Ollie Denham looking nervous, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping he's going to be better for us next season, because he should be quite good. But here we go. Like I say, if we can get a win here, then European football, the playoff might be on. But I mean, it's a big step up between sort of this game and then the teams we'd have to beat to get into it. But you never know. We are playing the same way, just full press, gegenpressing. I kind of, to be honest, I lost. We were so bad against Cliftonville. There's a ball in. Denham heads it clear. Can we? McCreary. Oh, is it a good tackle? It's a stunning tackle from McCreary. About time he did something worthwhile. There's another ball over the top, and luckily for us, we get away with it. We were so bad. To be honest, I just lost my temper when we fell behind. And just went full press, and it worked. I kind of figured we're playing poor teams, technically. So let's just go put pressure on them. Enough of just trying to organise a defence. Let's just let chaos reign and see what we can do. We've got a goal in us with Ferguson and Cargbo up top. We've got Gazinga and McAllister on the bench as well. So we've got goals in us. Yeah, just have at it. And that was kind of what we did. And as I said, it kind of worked as well. What do we say to that? Not happy. Not happy out there, boys. Let's assertively say we have faith. That hasn't particularly worked. All right, let's fist pump say we have faith. Denham, again, still looking nervous. He didn't come around that time either. We do have Smythe on the bench. Of course, the problem with that is that Smythe is not as good a player as Denham. But if Denham's going to be looking nervous and not really doing what we need him to do, then we'd probably rather have Smythe on the field if he's going to be able to do that. Here we go. Cargbo back to Cutbush. Ball over the top to nobody. Excellent stuff. Can we put a bit of pressure on their back line here, please, boys? The problem we have with their wing-backs is that our strikers are marking those wing-backs, and it is kind of not leaving us with anybody up top, is it? I wonder if what we could do, given that Conlon's kind of standing there not doing anything, and they've gone 1-0 up, which is obviously very frustrating and annoying. I wonder if we tell our strikers not to bother. We've got fullbacks there that can pick them up, and that should leave us with... Cargbo's not picking him up anyway. So, you're right, Cargbo. Just stay up there, mate. Maybe that's something we could look to do. So we'll do that. I'm sure I told Cargbo to mark a wingback. I did. That's fine, mate. Just do your thing. All right. When we have the ball now, we don't want him staying wider. If anything, we might want Ferguson to stay wider. You stay wider. We'll do that. Of course, if by staying wider, what that might do is allow him to get in behind the wingbacks. Maybe we do want to do that with Cargbo. Anyway. Well, God damn it. Wrong button. Game, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. Did it get rid of those? I didn't cancel it, did I? No. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to have a look at this and just change to more direct. Play with more width as well. And just see what happens here. We haven't created really anything yet, have we? So we've got to try something a little bit different. Here we go. McCreary with a throw. Ferguson's there. Brings it down nicely. Cross in. It's there for Cargbo. Can he turn and shoot? He goes back to Conlon. It looked like it maybe took a deflection on the way through or something. It didn't look like the flight was sort of true, did it? But anyway, it didn't go in, so that's that done. Cargbo's looking tired. Let's get Gazinga on for him. Sonar, Hall are not playing well. They'll just have to kind of suck it up. As I said, we do have Smythe on the bench, but ideally we'll just we'll leave it as it is. And I think the one more change we'll make is, since we're desperate and this is pretty much season on the line, we'll go a little bit more attacking and see if that works. Lillis we haven't really seen anything of him ever Cariello, have we? So we'll stick him back to box. Do we stick Allmark on? He's got a goal in him, doesn't he? So we'll bring him on for Lillis, maybe. You know what we could do? We'll do that. You go as a deep-lying playmaker. I do like you in that role. And you're a Mazzella. That's just what you are. And we'll go with that. That's all fine. And we have about 7 minutes here to try and, not save the season, but save any chance of European football. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. We've gone down to the single goal. And, Sonar and Hall just not quite at it, are they? which is obviously disappointing. I'm not happy with that, boys. And with Glenavon and Ballymennard picking up victories there, suddenly, I mean, it's only 4 points with 4 games to play, but suddenly, it gets a little bit closer at the bottom, doesn't it? But guys, wait right there. We will be back to face Glenavon, and of course, we'll also have to vote on our Viewers Player of the Year. Okay, welcome back. Well, it looks as though the season, as I said, is winding down, so it is time to vote on your Viewers Player of the Year. Thank you so much to everybody who nominated. I realized it happened a little bit quick. I kind of mentioned at the end of last episode. I did, on the community page of the YouTube and also on Discord, mention that we needed nominees. So thank you to everybody who did nominate, and these are the 4 players that have reached the nomination stage. Now, there was more than 4 players nominated. What I did was, I just took... basically, of the players nominated, who had the highest average match rating, because I think there was 5 total, but all only had 1 nominee. So the first in alphabetical order is that man, Matthew Ferguson, 16 goals, 1 assist, an average match rating of 7.18 this season. Controversial next nominee, it's Seth Keach, 0 goals, 0 assists, 1 transfer out of the club, an average match rating of 6.83 for us. The third nominee is William McQuaid. Been very, very, as I said at the start of the episode, very, very important for us in that midfield area. No goals, but 9 assists and an average match rating of 6.74. And the final nominee is goalkeeper Mulligan. 7 clean sheets this season, 2 assists. So he does contribute going forward as well, an average match rating of 6.94. Now, if you are new to the channel, it's the same process that we've always gone through. Top of the description down below, there's a link to a straw poll. Click on that link. It'll take you through to that poll. Vote for who has been your favourite player or you think has been our best player this year. And we'll announce the winner at the end of season awards, which will probably be next episode, unless there's a European playoff, of course, in which case it might be a little bit further down the road than that. But all right, let's get on with this Glenavon game. And here we go. Now, we can see here, we are playing Glenavon, as I said. Now, if we were to win this game, we would be mathematically safe. If we were to draw the game, obviously 6 points up with 3 games to play, we would almost be safe, especially taking into account goal difference. If we were to lose this game, then it is very much squeaky bum time, isn't it? And we don't want that. Let's have a quick look what we're up against here. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation. And, well, this is the team that we're going with. It is Mulligan in goal. It's Conlon, Sona, Hill, Denham, and McCreary is the back 4. Cutbush, Tipton comes back in. He couldn't play last game because he's a Glentoran player. So he comes back in for this one with Thompson Summers. It's Ferguson and Carbo going up top. They have been good for us. We have changed a little bit. I need to come up with a way of playing and just stick with it, but the suicide defending didn't really work last time, so we'll go back to being a little bit more sensible, perhaps is the word, and just kind of see how we go. Okay, so we can see the lineups there, and let's show this team what this is all about. Show the world what this team's all about. Let's go with that. Let's point our fingers and say we have faith in you, and we've just got to hopefully win this game, and that's it. Job done. So yeah, let's hope we can get the job done. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm really struggling to find especially at home actually as well. I'm really struggling to find a way to get the team to play that seems to be it works more often than it doesn't. And I think a little bit of that, or a lot of that perhaps, is just down to the fact we're part-time and not being able to train as often as I would like us to be able to train. But that's not going to change anytime soon, is it? We know we're a long, long way out of becoming a full-time professional team. So it might be that we need to good interception there by Conlon, but it hasn't been picked up. And lucky perhaps there. One thing I have toyed around with the idea of doing, and let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, is just having the defenders just being sort of no-nonsense fullbacks, no-nonsense centre-backs, and just get rid. I don't know if that will work for us or not. I don't like doing that typically because I like to try and play out of the back and keep possession if we can. But, you know, our possession, we're not getting possession anyway. So maybe that is something we need to look at doing. Not happy, boys. Come on. I wonder if we try it for the second half. Maybe we do. Let's just switch these guys to no-nonsense. No-nonsense everything. No, we want you on cover still. And then we'll have to switch the way that we're playing, won't we, a little bit. I'll switch all this around, then I'll come back and show you what we've done. Okay, so what we've done is we've got all no nonsense across the back. We've moved Cargbo to a target man on support. We're just going to look to get it long, cross the ball, hit the ball in early, play for set pieces. Obviously, we're no longer playing out the back, and we're just going to look to distribute to Cargbo. Hopefully, he can get some flip-ons. Some flick-ons even. And, see if we can get Ferguson on the end of something. We'll see how that goes, and, yeah. And Cutbush is injured. We don't really have another defensive guy to stick in there. I wonder if Lillis could do a job. He can't really tackle. Well, that's not ideal, is it? You're going to have to just do your best for us, please, mate. Yeah, not ideal. I mean, given that's a game we don't want to lose, I wonder if we shouldn't be attacking, but yeah. Give them some more encouragement. I mean, this doesn't seem to work either, does it? We're just not creating anything. All right, here we go. McCreary with a throw. Tipton's there. Can he get a ball in? Look at Ferguson. He crosses back post. Oh, it's there for Cargbo. Is it? Who was in there? Thompson Summers it was. And he's had a golden opportunity there to give us all 3 points. Cargbo for McAllister is what it's suggesting. Cargbo is looking... He's playing well, though. You have to stay on, mate. Do we take Tipton off maybe for Allmark? I wonder if playing... They've changed their formation as well. Look at that. I wonder if playing... Playing with no-nonsense defenders means a little bit that maybe we need to switch to wingers. I mean, it's been a horrible, horrible episode. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I don't know how to get this team playing well all the time, but there we go. We'll say we're happy with that. We've got a point. So, I mean, the positive from that is that we really didn't give up too many chances either. We're 6 points clear with 3 to play. A better goal difference in them as well. European football is now, I'd say, done and dusted. That was never really likely to happen anyway. But we've put ourselves in a position where we should be in this league again next season, which is excellent. So that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed watching us score no goals and concede one, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time to round off the season at home to the Dungannon Swifts. And of course, we'll have our end of season award, our goal of the season competition. We have scored some, I can guarantee you that. And hopefully, well, next season will be a little bit better for us. But yeah, that's it for today, though, guys. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to go and vote for your viewers' player of the year. And I'll see you next time. Take care.